And welcome to your Employee Benefits Open Enrollment for Gourmondo. My name is Gretchen Ferguson. I'm one of the brokers for your employee benefits, and today we're going to be talking about the new plan year starting January 1st, which will run a full 12 months to the end of December 2026. So today we're going to start off talking about open enrollment. I'll explain what that is, why it's important, and how we'll be completing open enrollment this year. Second, I'll talk about qualifying life events and what to do if you experience one throughout the year. Third, I'll briefly go over some insurance terms. These are key vocabulary words that will help you understand your benefit summaries better and make a better decision when choosing a plan for you and your family. Lastly, I'll go over all of your benefit options that you'll have this year. So welcome to Open Enrollment 2026. This is your once a year opportunity to make changes to your benefits. Outside of open enrollment, your benefit choices are locked in place and they're not able to be changed. So during open enrollment, you can change your election status, switch the plan that you're enrolled on, add or remove dependents, and it's also a great time to make sure that we have your most current personal and beneficiary designations. Some key dates for open enrollment this year. Open enrollment will kick off December 3rd and run all the way through December 15th. So as you're reviewing your options, make sure that you go in and solidify everything by December 15th. All enrollments or changes that you make during open enrollment will be effective January 1st, 2026. These group presentations that you're listening to right now are available to you on demand at any time. But you also have the option to enroll or to schedule an open enrollment meeting with myself or Steve. The links to our calendar are in the welcome email. You got the link to this presentation, and you can use those one-on-one appointments to get all of your benefit questions answered. We can help you search provider networks, help you go through the enrollment process, or address any other concerns you have about your employee benefits. Those are by appointment, so make sure you get on and select a time that's going to work best for you. Qualifying life events. This is the exception to the rule. On the previous slide, I mentioned that outside of open enrollment, you're unable to make changes to your benefits. Experiencing a qualifying life event would be the one exception because it opens up a special enrollment period for 60 days following the date of the event, allowing you to make mid-year changes. So if you get married or divorced, become a new parent, move outside of the current coverage area, or lose other health insurance, those are all going to allow you to make mid-year changes. Just make sure you let someone know within that 60-day window. So briefly, some insurance terms. First, we have network. This is the facilities, providers, suppliers, hospitals that are all contracted with your insurance carrier. It's always going to keep your out-of-pocket costs lower to stay in network as opposed to going out of network. When looking at plan options, you may see HMO and PPO plan designs. HMO plans require members to elect a primary care provider, and they work with that primary care physician to get referrals to specialty. In addition, HMO members have in-network only coverage. So you have to make sure that your providers are in that network. PPO members, on the other hand, have in and out of network coverage, don't need that primary care provider assignment, and therefore can self-refer to specialty. With that added flexibility with where and when you can be seen, typically premiums are higher on PPO plans compared to HMO. And premium is simply the monthly cost that you pay to belong to a healthcare plan. Your employer contributes a portion towards your medical premiums, so anything above and beyond that would be taken out of your payroll deductions. When you're looking at your benefit summaries, you'll see copays and coinsurance. A copay is a flat dollar amount that you pay for a covered service. These might be office visit fees, lab work, or even prescription drug refills. Coinsurance, on the other hand, is a cost sharing where you and the insurance carrier share in the total cost of a service. Therefore, you'll see a percentage listed next to a benefit instead of a flat dollar amount. The deductible is the amount you must pay out of pocket before your insurance carrier is going to pay any coinsurance. Out-of-pocket maximum is the most a member pays in a calendar year for covered services. Once you reach that out-of-pocket maximum, your insurance carrier kicks in and covers 100% of all covered benefits. Both the deductible and the out-of-pocket maximum reset to zero every January 1st. So all of the benefits we're going to be talking about in this next section are going to be enrolled through Ease Online Enrollment. The website is gourmondo.ease.com. You will see this website, your username, and a temporary password in the email you got, the link to this presentation. And this is where you're going to elect or waive coverage for dental, vision, life insurance, and some worksite benefits. Healthiest You, this is a telemedicine plan, and it allows members to get unlimited virtual care, meaning a video or phone appointments, for a $0 copay. You read that right, or you heard that right. Unlimited virtual care for a $0 copay. This applies for concerns that would be for primary care, dermatology, physical therapy, behavioral and mental health, as well as expert medical second opinions. You and your family can get this coverage for a low cost of $16.50 per month. That's going to cover you and your whole family to get access to unlimited virtual care for a $0 copay. Now, you might be wondering exactly how this works, and I have a quick video that gives you a brief overview of how this telemedicine plan works.
Life is always on the go. We believe your healthcare should be too. You don't have time to wait at the doctor's office. Find a pharmacy nearby. Wait for a prescription. Talk to a therapist or go to a specialist for a second opinion. With Healthiest You, you get your time back. From our app, you can talk to a doctor 24/7 by phone or video and pick up the lowest cost prescription at a pharmacy near you. Speak with a therapist by phone or video, even on weekends. Access interactive treatment and coaching for neck and back issues. Work with registered dietitians to get personalized nutritional guidance, custom meal plans, shopping guides, and more. Discuss a new or persistent skin condition with a dermatologist. Or get a second opinion from one of our medical experts. Finally, you have control of your health, so you can get back to what you were doing. For healthcare on the go, we're your go-to.
So again, this Healthiest You Teledoc program is designed to give you access to care virtually. It only costs $16.50 for you and your whole family. I do want to highlight that this is not traditional medical care or a medical plan. It does not have any hospitalization or emergency care service. It only has that teledoc access, but it does provide additional ways to access care virtually for a $0 copay. If you're interested in that or have more questions about that, please let Steve or I know. Moving on with some Unum ancillary benefits. We're going to be talking about dental and vision right now. Two different dental plans. We have the dental PPO low, and then you can buy up to the dental PPO high. The low plan has an annual benefit of $1,000 for each member. All preventative services are covered at 100%. So you go in and get your exam, cleaning, and x-ray all covered with no out-of-pocket cost to you. Basic services are covered at 80%. That would include fillings, in-depth cleanings, or root canals. Major stuff is covered at 50%. That would be crowns or bridges. If you have a little bit more dental work needed, maybe the dental PPO high plan might be a better fit for you. This plan has an annual benefit of $2,000, so you get double the amount each year to use on any dental work that you might need done. Again, all preventative is covered at 100%, but your basic is covered at 90%, major is covered at 50%, and you get the added benefit of having child orthodontic coverage. It covers dependents up to the age of 19, covers ortho at 50% with a lifetime maximum of $1,500. The vision plan, also through Unum, uses the iMed Insight Network. Your exam is a low $10 copay, materials $25 copay, and you get an annual frame allowance of $150. Some additional Unum benefits. First is the basic term life AD&D plan. This is 100% paid for by your employer and gives you $10,000 in life insurance. This and any other plan that you elect that has a death benefit to it, you will need to designate at least one primary beneficiary. This plan does have some age reductions. At 65, it's reduced by 35%, and at age 70 by 50%. There is a voluntary term life AD&D plan as well. So if you need additional coverage above and beyond that $10,000, you can get up to $500,000 for yourself or your spouse and up to $10,000 for your children. For you, anything above $125,000 will require you to complete a quick online evidence of insurability questionnaire. And for your spouse, anything above $25,000. Anything below those amounts, you'll able to enroll in without answering any questionnaire. This is 100% voluntary, meaning you pay 100% of the premium, but you do get the benefit of getting the group rate as well as having those premiums taken out of your payroll automatically. Some additional Unum worksite benefits. First, we have critical illness. This plan has a coverage of $15,000, and you're paid out that amount if you are diagnosed with any of the covered illnesses such as heart attack, stroke, organ failure, cancer, dementia, Alzheimer's, MS, and Parkinson's disease. It also pays out 25% of that face value if you're hospitalized for an infectious disease like the flu or COVID. The accident plan pays you directly if you were to be injured accidentally. The bigger the injury or more serious the injury, the higher the payout. This plan does have a $50 annual wellness benefit, allowing you and any dependents you have enrolled on the plan to submit a claim once a year for a preventative exam or screening that you receive. The hospital plan pays you anytime you're admitted into the hospital. It pays $1,000 when you're admitted and $100 a day that you stay in the hospital. This plan also has that $50 a year annual wellness benefit. So all of those plans we just talked about are going to be enrolled through Ease. Your medical benefits are going to still be enrolled through Gravy this year. So you will go to the member.gravy.com/login to get in to get logged in. That is where open enrollment will kick off December 3rd, where you'll able to review your benefit options and make any changes or enroll in new coverage this year. I did want to remind you the difference between easy enroll and self enroll. Easy enroll is much like it sounds. It allows you to complete the enrollment process 100% on the Gravy portal. So once you've completed your enrollment on there, no additional action is needed on your part, and it is very easy. It will automatically go in. The self-enroll options, if you choose one of the plans on self-enroll, it does require you to submit your application directly to the insurance company on your own. So you don't have that added support from Gravy in getting that information to the insurance carrier. So be aware. These are outlined and identified on the portal, but make sure you're aware which type of plan you're choosing when enrolling. These plans and the costs that you see will already have your employer contribution applied, so any difference you see there will be taken out through your payroll deductions. Again, your medical benefits will be enrolled through Gravy. Underneath the login information for ease, you'll see the website and your login information for Gravy in that welcome email. Just make sure you're going through both portals so you get all of the benefit options. If you guys do have questions, myself and Steve are available. Feel free to email us, give us a call for any quick questions, or if you'd like to schedule one of those one-on-one meetings, use the link in the welcome email to get those scheduled. We are available to you guys during open enrollment and throughout the year. So as questions come up, please don't forget to use us as a resource. Thank you so much, and we look forward to meeting you soon.